Welcome to another episode of Move the Goalposts podcast. You know what it is already, man. What's the results this week?
Alright, so we'll start off with Wednesday's game because that was the first game in the Prem, which was Liverpool versus Luton. That was 4-1. Chelsea's game was postponed. Let me just get through the results 1 second. Obviously then you had Crystal Palace versus Burnley, 3-0. Aston Villa versus Nottingham Forest, 4-2 to Aston Villa. United versus Fulham, 2-1 to Fulham. Brighton versus Everton, 1-1. Bournemouth versus City, 1-0 to City. Arsenal versus Newcastle, 4-1. Wolves versus Sheffield, 1-0 to Wolves. And West Ham and Brentford are going to play tomorrow. That's the game for tomorrow, anyway. So that's how it's through the week.
I think we start with the best game of the week, which was Arsenal.
Yeah.
They're flying.
Yeah.
Arsenal's moving crazy.
Yes.
I had a little hiccup in the week, but they come back strong, innit? They come back strong.
Should we touch on Bukayo?
Don't need to. We'll touch on that in a second.
Nah, do you know what?
Where are Arsenal though third?
Yeah. No? Are they third? Yeah, they're third.
So this is what I'm saying, so they're moving crazy but they're still third, innit? So
Yeah, but do you know what?
you know what I mean?
Bro, I feel like they are the team that is on a run right about now.
Yeah, they are in the best role.
Yeah. And it's different. It is different to last season, how Arteta's approached the second half of the season. Yeah, it is a lot different, and you can feel it. They're not trying to force it. They're just playing at their pace.
And slapping teams away in the process.
Ain't got the same pressure though. They was at the top last year.
They've scored half. They've scored half this season. They've scored half in their past game.
Total difference.
I don't think anything's changed for Arsenal. I don't think they've gone back. I don't think they've gone forwards. I just think Liverpool's improved, and that's why they're probably in the position.
Therefore, Liverpool are the stronger. The stronger.
They've definitely improved though, I think. Rice has improved them, definitely.
I don't know about Liverpool. I think they're a good squad, and I just feel like Klopp's managing them in a decent way. But I just feel like as the games get a bit more tighter further down the line, I can see him dropping points. That's just my opinion about Liverpool.
Well, that's a good way to move on to that game, because what was that, 4-1?
Yeah.
And they were 1-0 behind, weren't they, at half time?
Yeah.
So that was what I was saying last week. I just think Liverpool know how to win.
Yeah.
And they just got the trophy today, so
They've been there. I feel like they've been close.
You know what I mean?
They'll be closer to the top than Arsenal will.
Yeah. I think they'll run City all the way.
I don't know. I think Arsenal. Do you know what? I think Arteta's buys have been surprising, and I think it's going to be what I think that's what's going to be detrimental to how Arsenal play this season, because obviously we're already seeing Trossard doing his thing.
Trossard's doing very
Yeah,
well.
do you know, and Havertz is starting to come into his own, and you're starting to see Jorginho actually fit into that squad.
And do you know what? Do you know what their benefit is as well? Like, no matter the personnel, they still play the same.
Still play the same.
They're playing their football.
That's when you got
They're not forcing it.
So to make it clear, do you think that Arsenal are going to finish above Liverpool this season?
Possibly.
I think it's possible.
I think it's possible.
I don't.
Nah, don't sit on the fence.
Nah, I just you know why?
See where you're so
You know why? Because right now it is a 3-horse race, so it's who's got the better squad to keep going. It's a bit tight because we're looking at City, and we all know that Man City are going to probably be challenging for the league, but they're struggling to really get into form. And usually this time around in the season, you see City pick up pace.
This is City's time now though. The final third, that's when they get going.
Do you think this is Liverpool on their top form now?
I think
This ain't Liverpool in full
I think
form.
I think he's built another team now. So this is the start of another team.
Yeah.
So that team with Mane and Salah's done.
You know what I mean? I just mean the way they're playing. I don't think they're playing in first yet.
I think from the personnel they've got, this is them at their best.
You know when teams
Yeah.
Because I think it's a new team. They've embedded a lot of new players.
And you notice
the winners are still there.
When you get a team that's a dominant team, they never seem to really play great football throughout the whole season. Like when Chelsea were the best, it was just domination, but they weren't playing great football all the time. They're just winning. Same with Liverpool right now. That's why I think they're that team right now.
but
I think City were that season. City are always that, but
Yeah, but Arsenal, I think Arsenal are doing that, and we've seen that because when it come to it, Arsenal and Liverpool played, and you've seen how Arsenal dealt with him.
Yeah, Arsenal can deal with Liverpool.
You know,
It wasn't even like they were outplaying him, they just played their
Arsenal
game,
need to be injury free.
stay consistent to what they've been doing all season.
Because that's
Got the
Tottenham.
points.
Tottenham now.
They've done that against City. If you think about it, they've done that against City, and I just feel like if Arsenal were to play this City right now, it will be a tight game. A really close game.
Last year,
I was gonna say that.
Yeah.
Arsenal for me, have just become more clinical now.
You know what it is?
They're very
Arsenal become
clinical.
that team now. You can't just set out on them because they will kill you.
Right, so then
Whichever one stood out results wise.
Right.
Aston Villa
Yeah.
was a good game.
Aston Villa.
It was 3-0 up, then it went to 3.
3-2. I think it finished 4-2.
Yeah.
Was it?
Yeah.
Ollie Watkins
They never going strong, you know.
doing Rashford numbers.
Dad, listen, hey.
World class. Is it world class?
That's it, listen.
Well, that's number, isn't it?
Yeah, this is like the game. That's it, man. We can look Rashford get big up now. Only what can do world class when we get a single.
Nah, but
Rashford, to be fair to Rashford and Ollie Watkins.
Wait, can I just say something though? He's just said,
Yeah. Watkins is doing Rashford numbers, yeah. So I said, yeah, world class numbers.
Yeah, he did.
What's your problem with
Rashford's
that?
never done world class numbers in the league. Never.
why would you
Nah, we're not talking about
Yeah, we're not on Rashford this week. But Ollie Watkins is doing well.
Yes.
Aston Villa are doing well.
Yeah, they are. Do you think they can maintain it?
Douglas Luiz.
Very good.
Yeah, you know.
Very good Douglas Luiz.
Douglas
Because
Luiz.
I didn't realise our run of results that we've got. I don't think we can. I think we've still got a lot of points to drop.
Who's we?
United. Don't forget we're United sport as well.
We're all United supporters. I'm on loan, by the way. I'm on loan.
It's a tough season. Yeah, and they have
The
to,
jury stood out for me because if Setman come back, my God.
yeah. It could. Oh, I don't know. It's like
Moving on.
yeah, we can't move on from United football. Do you know what? We'll do United last.
Tottenham had no game this week.
No,
innit?
they did because Chelsea played.
Right, okay.
Carabao.
So moving on to United.
And now, what we'll do is we'll do Crystal Palace versus Burnley.
Yeah, we need to stop can't get about the bottom three.
Yeah, Crystal Palace versus Burnley. 3-0 to Crystal Palace. That
Hodgson gone, mate.
Trust me, man. That manager.
Dinosaur was there.
Yo,
Cheeky.
teams are funny, you know.
Is that man cooking?
Yo, when players want the manager God, it's so vicious.
Yo, this minute, you know.
Fans and players, mate. Don't
Big
push them, boys.
200 games.
Nah, it's the players, bro.
Nah.
The players getting jumped and then they just put in a 3-0.
Why did they?
The new manager bounce always happens.
Yeah, always. But you know what though? Why did they get rid of Patrick Vieira? I just don't understand why they got rid of him. Who were they expecting to get? It was going to be better.
You see what? No. You see what it is though as well. Patrick Vieira's not got real experience to think if you've got a team in a rut, he'll get you out. Hodgson does. So where Palace were, I think it made sense for him. Obviously, you don't have this trust in him to get you out. So why
And now they've lost the trust.
Why is he good now?
If a team does well today, if a team does well this season, they go into relegation next season, and you've got a Sean Dyche on the go, whatever, and they're in relegation. No matter what Sean Dyche has done, he's saved teams as well. You're gonna go for a team.
And you know what?
Specialised in that.
Just to touch on what you said, I watched the Palace documentary and it was showing about all the academy and that, and they've got a sick academy.
Yeah.
And like they can't afford to go to the championship. They can't, bro. Sets them back.
Right, Brighton versus Everton. Why? Everton's a tough ass for Everton, you know.
What's scored that look?
That's 1-1.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So Brighton was all over them first half. though.
Yeah, but with the deducted points, yeah, they're gonna have to do a lot.
It's gonna be hard.
Yeah, but Everton dodged the bullet last year, didn't they?
Where they sitting?
On the table.
Everton dodged relegation last year, so
Do you know what? The 17th
17 got himself out.
still tight though, isn't it? Yeah.
I think they'll be alright, you know.
I think
That's actually good. That actually.
You've got
the
Chef
17th.
United and them teams. I think they'll be alright.
they got Richarlison. Oh, no, he's gone Tottenham, innit? Check me living in the past.
Brighton are sat 7th though. Yeah.
It's at 7. Bloody hell.
So what's that? 5 points off. Yeah, 5 points off. 5
Brighton are a
points.
decent team, man.
Yeah.
On the day.
Yeah, I think it's a squad with them now.
Gross is a
I
bad
never
word.
forget a man said to me in yours in the summer. He said, what? He's even better than Brighton. Yo,
know what that man was.
Trust me, man said, you talk to you even better than Brighton. Yeah, it's true.
Man City do what they do as champions, get that 1-0 win over Bournemouth away.
Philip Foden.
He's on form.
He's not even in form, but he's still doing it.
Foden's just folding, isn't it?
Jimmy
Jimmy Foden.
I think Pep deserves big credit still because he brought him out last season, give him a little humbling. He's brought him back in this season, and the guy looks fine.
If he was at United, he'd be injured.
Do you think he's doing that with Grealish? I always call him Grealish.
I don't think he's doing that with Grealish, you know. I think
Donkey's got Grealish under pressure.
Grealish drinks too much.
He has though. Why do you think he's been getting more starts?
Donkey.
I think it's
So what is it then?
just handling himself off the pitch.
The jury's still to be heard about that kid for now.
No, I'm just saying. So what is it? Why would he start heading him if that's not the reason?
Yeah, but
I like Grealish as
but
well.
Pep, as past players have said, you can think you're in with Pep and next season you're out.
I know.
Give you a humbling, bro. If you realise you're not that big.
But I think he does that to shake up the thing.
Get man going again.
Yeah.
Competition is good competition. Innit?
How did Haaland play this week?
I don't even know. Does anyone really watch the game?
I don't watch that.
I only watch the
I
highlights.
watched the City game.
I just had to see what his stats was if he's want me to do that.
Nah, I don't.
What, yeah, alright, since we've gone on to Haaland, yeah, do you remember the first episode, yeah? You said something about his international, yeah? Or Haaland's not been doing it at international level, yeah? What did you mean by that? Because I looked at his record, yeah, and I was
He's bagged everywhere.
that's what I'm saying, so that I didn't understand what you actually meant by that.
What I meant by that is and I believe Odegaard couldn't see no way through.
Yeah, they might not ever
What
see
do you mean?
Euros or World Cup.
Yeah, that's
not being Euros at this stage.
Is that
Yeah,
team?
well,
Is
that's
that
the
team?
team.
When we're talking about that,
quality of what you've got to do.
Hey, when we're talking
I'd say that.
What about the quality when they're assisting him to score all these goals though?
Who?
Haaland, if he's doing it, he's not just doing it on his own at international level. They've got
No, I'm just
assisting.
saying the team's never. It's not a team I'd expect to get there, innit? Just because he's there and he's scoring all these goals. If the goals can't take them through, you can't really put that on him.
downplaying
You know what I
Odegaard
mean?
then.
Like,
It's a tricky one, isn't it?
Just
Because
because we're in a team that's not qualified.
I'm not downplaying any of them. That's why I didn't understand that.
When we're having this
because as an individual,
conversation,
he's doing his thing.
when we're having this conversation, it was around Mbappe, obviously, and then Haaland as well in the conversation, and we were comparing the two. This is where I turned around and said that if you look at what Mbappe's done, he's done it at World Cup level. Yeah, as we're at right now, Haaland hasn't really done it international, and Mbappe's done it in the French league, and he's won things in the French league. He's yet to do it in the Champions League. So when you're looking at the trajectory of them two, it's still tight to see who's the better of the two. So it's
I wouldn't even compare them.
Me personally, though,
we're obviously going to get compared though.
I know, but that's
Because
just
they're leaving the
I know why I think it's an unfair
comparison, though, because Mbappe's had the chance to do it in Europe, because he's played in Europe several times and even been in a final. But Haaland hasn't had the chance to do it at international level because his team's not even good enough to get to the tournament.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? But if you're looking at like just saying what's Haaland doing as an individual, he gets the numbers. His numbers don't drop from club level.
You see more teams that have major tournaments as well.
Yeah, if he goes through his whole career and doesn't make it to a major tournament, it will be highlighted.
Yeah, of course it will.
But if you're winning trebles in that, how much are people going to
They're
highlight
not
that?
really going to care, but it's just something.
I never won a.
He didn't win a
Champions League.
Champions League. Not winning the Champions League and not qualifying for a major tournament is two different things, though, bro. Because you might not win the Champions League, not to never play.
Did you get through all the results?
Right, let's touch on United.
Yeah, well, the other result, final result that we had was Wolves versus Sheffield.
Right, let's skip that. Touch on United.
We'll touch on United.
Oh, I don't even think I would.
Let's bring in United on the next one, yeah?
Alright.